Good evening, everyone. This is Pradeep Mal, Ambassador of Change for GETI, the Global Education and Training Institute. We are the premier training institute for principals and teachers in all of India. And we have many pre-service and in-service programs which are conducted by our team of international and national trainers. And for more information, please get on to getilearn.org, GETILEARN.org, or contact us on 740-840-1000. You are on our disruptive education platform. On this platform, we have connected with more than 1,000 educators from India and all over the world. And this evening, we have for you Mrs. Aishwarya Sinha. She is the head of Department of English of the Aditya Birla Public School in Neemuch in Madhya Pradesh. She is basically from Patna in Bihar. She has been associated with Doordarshan and also with several firms, including Wipro, for which she has worked. She has also worked as an assistant lecturer in the GETI Women's College. She has 14 years of experience, and she will be speaking to us on unity is strength. Thank you, ma'am, for being with us this evening, and over to you, ma'am.
Good evening, sir, and a very warm greeting to everyone. Today's evening is a big thing for me because during this pandemic, I have been facing a lot of ups and downs of life, and it's really a pleasure to share the evening and this platform with all my educators who are facing the same thing. At this mode of stage, let's say this. When I was given a chance to speak again on this platform and I gave this topic, the first thing that came to my mind, unity is strength, is such a simple word for all of us. What shall I speak on this? Is there anything deep hidden in it? What is this unity is strength? Is this just a simple friendship of all who are sitting around? No. Today, when we talk of this topic, unity is strength, we are talking about two aspects, that is you and me with me. So discussing both the things, let request first all my colleagues, all my friends, and each one of you to think over what is it saying when we say unity is strength. When we say unity is strength, we talk about the two aspects amidst which our thought float, my mind and my soul. This pandemic has thrown each one of us in a platform where we are working, but there is no connectivity. What kind of connectivity do we expect? The time has pushed us to understand the changes that we need in today's scenario. And this is what we have to bring together to organize, to justify, to innovate and initiate. Every nook and corner is talking about what to do, how to combine the things, how to add them, how to let them be free to everyone. Combining the thought does not mean I need an advancement in technology. I need a change in technology. I need to understand and be equipped in technology. No, when we are talking that yes, how to make the things come together, how to accept the changes of the world, we need to understand what we have to unite. When this online training came into existence, and today I must thank this online, that I am able to speak to this world, speak to this to my friends all around. They can see me, they can hear me. The thing that will come to my mind, the thing that put into my mind is, how shall I accept it? What shall I accept it? Shall I accept only changes? What kind of changes? What kind of thinking? Knowing and understanding this, let's talk about organizing mind and soul. So, coming to the aspect of online platform and online learning and online availability to all, the moment we scroll into our mobile, we find various numbers of people uploading different audios and videos to share. But we forget that these online classes is not made just to throw out all the things. These online platforms are made to make us think that what is this and what is this. Make us understand that the example that we pose in front of our friends, our students, our seniors, what is it? The example is that of foreign countries where education is completely technological. If we turn the pages of our past and bring it to the present, we have gone through a lot of turns and narrow waves of change in educational policies. But to reach to my educators, to reach to my learners, I first need to make it very clear that yes, the technology that we are is made to think that first of all, to accept the changes of technology, to accept the changes of today, we need to bring the truth of life, and that is that we should never forget who we are and what is our purpose. Every time when I get a chance to speak on one thing, I bring out that all of us, all educators, all principals must unite, stand together to accept the change with complete prophecy, where we add proficiency and professionalism both to develop, to groom, and to know the world outside, to compete the world outside. So when I talk about unity is strength, that means I must understand that my ethics and my technology must match with each other. If at one platform, if at one stage I am saying that I am techno savvy, I am technically strong, I am very advanced, on the other side, I must accept that when we are using technology, we should not upload the things that are unethical. That forget that yes, there is a limitation to tell a thing at a particular place. When a teacher is talked about, it's they are always kept in a idle box. Oh, a teacher, an educator, a principal, a facilitator. Each of them should be with this dress code, with this dress mind, with this dress thought. Why? if on one hand we are thinking to change, we are accepting the change, why not we are changing the idle box of a teacher? Why not we are accepting the fact that life is unimaginable, unpredictable, and the only way to know it is to accept it. We hear various people, we hear various gurus, we hear various preachings, meditations, listen to them, um, count on them. But when it comes to us, we mold it, we try to adjust it, or we try to fit it into a fact that yes, this is the limitation. And this is what I want you all to understand, that united means if I'm accepting a change with my mind, I must accept a change with my soul. So this was one aspect which talked about me to me. Coming to the next, that is talking about unity with colleagues, unity with friends, unity with students. The definition of students, the definition of learners. Let's forget students. The definition of learners. It from a nursery to a PhD has changed with the passage of time. And it's very important to know what is the change. It is very important to know how is to change. Where is the change? Have you ever thought on this topic? What has changed? Where has changed? And why has changed? Rarely we think about it. We only see change and change and change. Oh, it's change. Let's go ahead with the change. Oh, it's this way. Let's go ahead with this way. Oh, it's that way. Let's go ahead with that way. And the unity and the community divides into two: one who wants to change just because it's changing, so I have to change, and one who don't wants to change because I have never accepted a change. The educators, the learners, the people all need to come together with this fact that before we divide the community in changed and unchanged, we need to know what, where, and why. We need to know who, for whom, and for whose. Let me bring all the things together to make and compile to the fact of unity is strength. When we say change, today, each and every child is standing where they were 2 years back, peeping into various uploadings, peeping into various videos, peeping into various sites, peeping into various games. They have come to know, oh, this is new, this is new. But how much is the new? And this is where we have to first understand the change and then release it to others. First accept the change and let it be to others. Today when we stand, I remember a story. I would like to share a story with you. Once I was said that I use a lot of hand marks to make myself attentive. But that's true. This is what is the change. We cannot go simply the way it is. We cannot go simply the things that is yours. It must come to me, it must be accepted to me and be united with your opinion and with your thought. Why a person is comfortable at this pace and not at the other? Why a person is comfortable at other and not at this? Why? Because ethical and unethical changes are not yet united with our opinion and our mind. The revolutionary stage that we are facing, in fact, I'll say revolutionary because it has changed everything completely. I hope you all agree with me. Yes, everything has changed. Everything is going ahead. Everything is going different. But the first thing that we need to unite, whatever is the different, is it right or wrong? If we are competitive, then we must know the strategic competition. We must unite with the strategic competition. I have came across a lot of people who first complete their task and then let me know what they have planned for, what they are planning for, and what they will be planning for. Why? Because we are not united. Why? Because we are not together. We are just words, mere words, and just words. We are called to be facilitators, but for self. So it's very important to unite with learners to facilitators and from facilitators to learners stage by stage at different turns and tunes of learning. So when we are out, when we are open, when we are speaking to all the others, we need to know that yes, the fact says that unity is strength of mind and soul. And when our mind connect with our soul, we are able to connect with all others who are standing next to us. When my thoughts are true with my ethical mind, my thoughts are true with my ethical soul, I'm able to be soulful to each one. At times, I think I feel that when we talk about facilitators, when we talk about educators, and at the level of educators, one thing that come to my mind is why we all differentiate in making friends with each other. Why every corner of any group, any firm, any organization, any institution is divided into groups of understandable and ununderstandable people. Why? Today, giving answer, put myself into a question that isn't it better that the feelings and thoughts that are coming to my mind in a form of a question must be released to my friends who could help me out that how shall I reach to each one of you? How shall I pose my fact to each one of you? A fact where nowadays we teachers, we facilitators, we principals are differentiating with each other. An age-old tradition is carried, but not with its true sense. and saying that we belong to a generation of ethical studies of ashrams and gurus, are we really going ahead with it? Are we really going through with it? No, we are not. We have kept ourselves on two thoughts of being technological, advanced, and ethical. And that's why we are not united. In fact, we are divided. Divided at the cost of our friendship, divided at the cost of our understanding, and divided at the cost of our own self. Today, at this moment, I've planned something, but when I turn around and find the things change, I change my plan. Why is this difference? Um, I think we are getting a little serious thinking over it. Let's come to the fact that we have to accept the changes. We have to be the changes with the fact that unless we are one and we complete the frame that coming together is success, it's not possible. It's not acceptable. It's not readable. And it's not releasable too. I thank myself where with my colleagues, with my students who make me feel that yes, we have to be one with our thought and our mind. We have to be one with our mind and with our soul. What is soul? Let's think it in this way. What is soul? Soul that we justify as a satisfaction to reach to others, happiness that we give to others. But what about ourselves? Think what we are saying. We belong to a community where unless we are strong with our self opinion, we are unable to be presentable and releasable. We are unable to bring the truth that yes, we are facilitators. We need to understand the truth that we are first the learners and then the facilitators. We need to learn that we are facilitators being learners. Let's stand strong together with this fact that each one of us is adding a brick to stand for this community, to give foundation to this community with the new system, new methodology, new changes. Accept with what is wrong, not with only what is good to my satisfaction, to myself. Accept to my truth that yes, I know one who is not good at giving out and one who is not good at taking in are equal, are one. Because we all have come with a new farm, from a unique farm, from a unique difference. And this is what we have to unite. The differences that has come due to the reasons, whatever may be, any advancement, any pomp and show must be eradicated, must be removed from one to another. Being a little schooly, I'll talk about the new changes that the education system has brought into. There were families who were very happy to know that there will be no exams, and there were families who were very uh, unhappy to know that there will be no exams. Don't they look same? But just imagine how much stairs are we going to jump up or jump down to come to this conclusion that yes, there will be no exams now or ahead. There will be new methodologies, not a written, but others to be ahead. Are we able to jump 4 stairs? No, we are not, because few of us have a different opinion which is not accepted by many others. So the changes that are coming in society must be accepted to bring a strength in the education community. That is the biggest request that I have thought to come up with this topic, that we educators community really need to stand together. Maybe it sound a little rude, it sound a little unauthorized, few may judge. Who am I to tell this, that we educators, the community, need to stand together? But when you will think with your mind and soul united, you will really feel that we all are together, but at all different corners, all different colors, and not to mix to make a rainbow. Not to mix to make a color, and not to mix to let the sun rise high for the new education system. Half of our community are standing fast, standing at two paths. They all are unavoidable, facing the problem that is unavoidable. So bring out the things that will connect each one of us with a new technology, with our ethics standing high, for which we are known. Today is a very auspicious day, and talking to my educators on this auspicious day, I would first think of wishing them Guru Purnimas, a happy Guru Purnima, a day for educators. The day when we remember that yes, we have a community and we must wish each other just one single day. The day is over, the unity is over, everything is scattered, that yes, I am in my own color. So I end up first saying, think that when I am unauthorized, is it really unauthorized to speak on such a thing, where I am talking to unite the whole community against the changes that is coming up with some good and bad aspects, with some good and bad influences, with some good and bad advances. Thank you to each one for listening so patiently. But once again, thank you to each one to think over this, that what I mean when I say unity is strength. Let's accept the change with the reason why the change. Let's bring the competition with the change, why the change. What is it? It is said when a learner comes at the stage of higher education, very higher education, they are not learners, they are sharecroppers. When I use this word sharecroppers, that means they are sharing whatever we are learning. Coming out of that box of meaning that yes, this term is used for this particular thing. Let's so just think it over. Ending up my word here. Have a very great evening. Happy Guru Purnima to all out there. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for that very interesting talk on unity, the strength, and your specific look at it from the perspective of teachers. So, good evening, everybody. And I request you to watch our detox, our disruptive literacy movement by Global Dream, which is an initiative by Dr. Sunita Gandhi since 2014. The whole idea is to bring literacy and numeracy to the entire masses in India by a people's movement. We have many talks on this, for which you can find out from the number I had given you earlier, 740-840-1000. And please do get onto it because we have very interesting people from all over India who are speaking on this because it is basically India specific. So thank you very much. Good evening and goodbye. See you again tomorrow. Namaskar.